Welcome everybody to the Ben Hur. Can everybody hear me back there? There's a lot of people here. This is awesome. My name is John Anderson. I'm president of AP Development. We have redeveloped the Ben Hur. Everybody you see with an AP shirt on is part of our team. As you walk through the building today, ask them all the questions you want. We've all been crawling over this building for the last 15 months. I've been crawling over it for the last 10 years. My kids have been in here with me the whole time. This is a labor of love for us. This is what we do, but this one is special. It's close to home. It's the first building I really fell in love with when I started becoming a developer. And then we had COVID and we had other things. So I'm really happy to be here today with the mayor and the city and all of you. I do want to thank some people quickly. I'm going to lose my voice if I keep talking, so I'll keep it brief. You all are blessed with an incredible mayor. Yes. AP Development is all over Indiana, from sea to sea, from Goshen to Evansville, from Richmond to Crawfordsville. Ohio, West Virginia, and looking further. These kind of projects don't happen without this kind of mayor and this kind of leadership. The city has been incredible. Thank you for not tearing down the building. Yeah. All right. County commissioners, thank you for giving me the building. The city's financial support has been incredible. The moral support. We've had trials and tribulations again with COVID and shifting gears from where we started to where we are. I hope you love it as much as we do. We had some local vendors. I want to name them out because the guys gave them to me. Zahn Flooring down the street. So the hardwood in the building. Sherwin-Williams locally. I think I'm now a platinum member of Home Depot, whatever that means, but we spent a lot of money at Home Depot. CNF Fabricating. So grab one of these as you walk the building. So we put this together. It's 15 unique things about the building that I know a lot of you have been in the building before. I hope you don't have flashback night terrors when you walk into the office where you went to the dentist. It's a bedroom now. It'll be fine. But things you may not realize as you walk by. As some of you know, we had a theft a year and a half ago. We've replicated door handles. We've replicated railings. We've replicated letter slots. And so pick this up and take it with you through the building, and it'll explain some of the things we did and what we found when we started doing that. So I say that because CNF Fabricating, after searching and searching, we found them locally and they recreated the railing upstairs. Sugar Creek Stone, David's Construction, whose handiwork I am standing on. And last but not least, Juniper Spoon is catering this for us today. All right, so you guys aren't here to listen to me talk. You're here to see a building and listen to the mayor. So without further ado, Mayor Todd Barton.
Hello. Thank you, John. You know, John thought that a handful of people might show up for this today, and I told him in Crawfordsville, people are going to show up for this. They've been waiting for a long, long time. You know, this is a monumental day for Crawfordsville, and I don't say that lightly, but I really think it's a monumental day. It's a monumental day for our downtown. It's a monumental day for our city. It's a monumental day for our county and our entire community. And I believe what you see here today is monumental for our very heart and soul. This speaks to who we are as Crawfordsville and Montgomery County, and you should give yourselves a round of applause for that, because for a building like this to sit here idle that long and still be here and can be rehabbed is incredible, and it speaks to our community. I want to begin by welcoming everyone. I had a couple of thoughts there. You know, many of you have never been in this building before, which is kind of exciting. And then many of you are going to go back in this building probably for the first time in maybe even 30 years or 40 years. So if you're going back into the building, welcome home in a sense, I guess. You're going to see things that are going to bring back all kinds of memories. And John mentions the dentist. That was my memory, thanks to my parents, going to the dentist here. So I survived that. And I want to especially welcome our out-of-town visitors. I know there are a lot of people here from out of town. I've heard from many of them. They were going to be here today. So welcome to Crawfordsville. We're glad you're here. You know, to say that this has been a long time coming is a profound understatement, to say the least. To say the least. This building, which was completed and started in 1911, was nothing short of glorious in its day. But after a few decades of neglect, it's been returned to its former glory. And I'll argue that probably even more glorious than it was originally. It actually has air conditioning now, so it didn't have that then. Over the years, I can't tell you how many meetings I sat through about this building and what was going to happen and how could we make things happen. And there were a lot of developers come through that basically wanted to gut this building and turn it modern and do all kinds of things. And we stood our ground. We stood firm in our beliefs that we wanted the historical integrity of this building to be preserved. And John came forward and did that. So thank you, John, for doing that.
Good job, team.
You know, when I was running for mayor the first time in 2011, I know that's a long time ago, and I had hair back then, I said in the debate, I still remember this, that the Ben Hur Building at that time hung over our downtown like a dark cloud. And it did. You can recall the wooden stuff around the building because the terracotta was falling, windows were missing, all kinds of things were going on with the building. That might have been the case then, but I'll tell you today, this sits like the shining crown jewel over our downtown, and we're super excited about that. I want to thank our city team. All of our city departments have been involved in this in one way or another, and a lot of the staff is here, so thank you for your hard work and dedication. These things don't just happen by accident. It takes everybody pulling together. The city council members, I know several of them are here today. Thank them for believing in what we're doing and staying behind us all the time. The redevelopment commission, I don't know if any of those members are here. The city helped invest in some of the infrastructure here. That's a leap of faith by redevelopment commission members in what we're doing in the core of our city. Board of Works members, I think they're here. Every approval that had to come through for sidewalk work and street closures and all that stuff, they worked through all of those. Montgomery County Commissioners, I know Commissioner Fullwider's here, Tom Klein's here. They stayed with us throughout this entire project because over the years, this building frequently ended up in a back tax situations. And the commissioners always stood right beside us to make sure that it ended up in the right hands and the wrong things didn't happen with this building. So a huge thanks to the county commissioners. Indiana Landmarks, I don't know if any of them are here. Tommy Kleckner, Marsh Davis helped us preserve this building when there wasn't much interest in it. The state of Indiana, several of those state agencies were involved. And I think most importantly, I just want to thank the community. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for helping us preserve this building until we can make it happen. We really appreciate that support. And then of course, John, I want to thank you. You know, stepping forward with your entire team to make this happen and turn it into reality. It's, to say a mountain of work is not even close. It is a tremendous amount of work, and the financing that has to be in place and all the things that have to happen to pull something like this off is daunting, and I appreciate your efforts to doing this. So
thank you.
And then lastly, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here today. I hope that you have the opportunity to go in, relive those memories, explore the building, just check it all out because you're going to be thoroughly impressed. The historical character is still there. It's been preserved or replicated in some cases, and it's all still there. So thank you so much. I'll just close by saying, like, if you doubt what we're doing in Crawfordsville, don't doubt us, right? Because all I heard was you can't make the old hospital happen. It's done, folks. You can never make the Ben Hur happen. Here we are today. So we're not done yet. We got a lot more to do, but you should believe in Crawfordsville and believe in yourselves because this is a great community and we're making things happen. So thank you.